Audiobook Academy Biography presents Olivia Newton-John. One of the most famous actresses of her generation, Olivia Newton-John, better remembered for her role as Sandy in the musical picture Grease, has battled breast cancer. In the 1960s, Olivia Newton-John performed in clubs and on television in England, and went on to produce Grammy Award-winning classics such as I Honestly Love You and Let's Get Physical, among many other songs. Grease, 1978, in which she co-starred with John Travolta and rose to fame as Sandy, made her a household name. Newton-John was first diagnosed with breast cancer in 1992 and went into remission before experiencing a relapse in 2017. Many of her efforts have gone toward collecting money and awareness for cancer research, as well as supporting a variety of other causes and charities. Early stages of her career and Grammy Awards. This year marks the 50th anniversary of Olivia Newton-John. On September 26, 1948, she was raised in Australia. Known for her role as Squeaky Clean Sandy in the 1978 film Grease, she began her singing career in her teens. In the mid-1960s, Newton-John traveled to England and performed in pubs and on television there. The title track of Newton-John's solo album, Let Me Be There, 1973, won a Grammy Award for Best Country Female Vocal Performance for its success in the United States. More accolades and critically acclaimed albums were to come. Have You Never Been Mellow and I Honestly Love You, the latter of which won her the 1974 Grammy for Record of the Year, were both big songs for her in country and mainstream. Acting role in the musical Grease. Newton International John's stardom was cemented after the release of the 1978 film adaptation of the hit Broadway musical Grease. The film was set in the 1950s and depicted two teens who were in love despite their socio-economic differences. As Sandy, Newton-John was cast alongside John Travolta in the character of Danny, an unrepentant greaser who harbored deep feelings for Sandy. Audiences were captivated by the light-hearted music, compelling plot, and appealing actors. It went on to become one of the biggest box office hits ever for a musical film. Xanadu and Physical. With her next film, Xanadu, she was unable to repeat the success she had achieved with her first film, 1980. Disco and roller skating were big trends at the time, but the movie failed to capitalize on any of them. Magic by Olivia Newton-John re-emerged on the pop chart. Her following album, Physical, 1981, was a departure from her previous style, with a more seductive, athletic look and the hit track Let's Get Physical. The mid-1980s saw Newton-John's career take a step backwards. She put her energy into other endeavors, such as the establishment of a clothing brand called Koala Blue and the beginnings of a family. Struggle with cancer and social action. Since her breast cancer diagnosis, Newton-John's has taken an unexpected turn. After undergoing chemotherapy and a partial mastectomy to combat the sickness, she went on to record Gaia, 1994. Newton-John released Back with a Heart in 1998 to mark the 20th anniversary of the release of Grease. A new rendition of her iconic song I Honestly Love You was included on the CD. Stronger Than Before by Newton-John tackles a subject important to her heart. The songs she wrote and recorded as a cancer survivor were intended to give hope and bravery to those battling the disease and their loved ones. Chloe co-wrote the song Can I Trust Your Arms, which appears on the album. When Newton-John released her album Grace and Gratitude in 2012, it was exclusively available at Walgreens. Designed to accompany Newton-John's women's product line, the album features soothing music. Newton-John was on the road promoting her new album for the most of the fall of 2006. To raise money for the Olivia Newton-John Cancer and Wellness Centre in Melbourne, Newton-John and other cancer survivors walked along the Great Wall of China. A celebration in song was released in 2008 in conjunction with the charity walk she was participating in. For the 2012 holiday album This Christmas, which included holiday classics like Baby, It's Cold Outside, Newton-John and Travolta reunited. When the artist was diagnosed with cancer for a second time the following year, she chose not to share it publicly at the time. The cancer reappeared and spread to Newton-John's back in May of last year, forcing her to postpone a North American tour. For the time being, she is optimistic about her future after undergoing radiation and herbal therapies. In the end, I'm not going to be a statistic. I'll be all right. This is something I'll likely have to deal with throughout my life, as well according to an interview with Today, she said. I believe that if you take care of yourself, you can live with cancer as well as you can with any other condition. Newton-John has been a longtime supporter of environmental issues and organizations, in addition to her advocacy for breast health and cancer awareness. Newton-John confirmed to the public in September 2018 that she is undergoing treatment for a third round of cancer treatment. It was reported that the singer has a tumor at the base of her spine and is having radiation treatment as well as eating a nutritious diet as well as utilizing cannabis oil to ease her pain. "I believe I will triumph over it," she asserted with confidence. "I want to achieve that." Relationships. Matt Lattanzi, her co-star in Xanadu, married Newton-John in 1984. Following the birth of Chloe Rose, born in 1986, they separated in April 1995. In June of that year, the artist experienced yet another setback. Patrick McDermott, her lover of 9 years, went missing after failing to return from a fishing trip off the coast of California. McDermott's inexplicable disappearance was the subject of numerous inquiries, with some speculating that he was still alive and well in Mexico. Newton-John married American businessman John Easterling 3 years later. After a religious ceremony on a mountaintop in Cusco, Peru, on June 21, 2008, the couple married legally on Jupiter Island in Florida on June 30, 2008. Easterling is the president and creator of Amazon Herb Company, a company that distributes rainforest-sourced botanical supplements. According to People magazine, the pair first met more than 15 years prior to their wedding, but they didn't start dating until 2007. Thank you for listening in Audiobook Academy. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button for more content like this. See you in next video.